Good day po, I am Maria Alison S. Idos, a student nurse of Pamantasan Lungsod ng Pasig. For today, I'm going to show you the proper TPN administration or the Total Parenteral Nutrition Administration. But before that, we have to check first for the physician's order. We have to check for the correct solution type, the volume, the infusion rate, the additives, and then the vascular access site. And before that, we have to first prepare all of the equipments that we will be using, such as our TPN bag here or our TPN solution. Then we will also be needing the infusion pump here, and then the IV tubing with filter. And after that is the IV label for our medication later on, or the TPN bag. And then we will also be needing a PPE or our gloves, the alcohol swabs, and the medication tray. So before we go to our patient, we have to inspect first the TPN that we have. So for our TPN solution, as you can observe, it is sterile po. It is also clear, and there are no leakage on our TPN bag, so its integrity is also okay. And then we can observe that the expiration date is October 27, 2027 pa naman po, so it is okay to use and it's going to function well. So with that, I'm now going to talk to my patient. Good day po, I am Maria Alison S. Idos po. I'm student nurse po of Pamantasan Lungsod ng Pasig. May I know your name, your age, and your birthday, please? Thank you so much. Can I see your ID band po just for validation? Thank you so much. Okay, Ma'am Elaine Cruz, 24 years old, born in June 28, 2002. Thank you so much po, no, ma'am. So, for today po, according to your physician po, we have to give you a TPN po, yung total parenteral nutrition po natin, which is important para po you still keep the nutrition in your, or nutrients in your body po, kahit po hindi po masyadong nakakakain. And, as I have observed naman po na nagpirma rin po kayo ng inyong informed consent. So, according to this, you have also signed an informed consent with the doctor and nurse as a witness. So, we're going to proceed with giving you po yung TPN administration natin. And it's going to last for like 5 to 10 minutes lang naman po. At if ever naman po na uncomfortable po kayo, if you have any concern, do not hesitate to tell me po, or do not hesitate to inform me. I'll be asking for your cooperation po. I'll be here for like 5 to 10 minutes only. So, is it okay for you po? Hi, thank you so much po for your cooperation. And with that, we're just going to close this for privacy. We're going to close the curtain as well as the door. Then, we're going to position the patient into a comfortable position. So, for example, our patient is in a position right now. So, okay. Ma'am, are you comfortable po in your position? Okay. So, our patient is comfortable with their position. Then, we're now going to proceed first with the donning of our PPE. We have to do the hand hygiene. Then, we're also going to don our gloves. Now that we have already done our gloves, it is important that we check or assess the patient's vascular access vein, or yung paglalagyan natin ng CVC, or yung nakalagay, kung saan nakalagay yung CVC or yung central venous catheter ni patient for TPN. And then we're also going to assess the patient's condition, as well as we're going to take the baseline vital signs of our patient just to monitor later on. Then, okay, as I can observe naman po, ma'am, no? Wala naman pong problema sa site po ng inyong CVC. Ma'am, can I ask po if you ever feel uncomfortable? Meron po bang burning sensation or di kaya nai-irritate po kayo? Meron po ba? Wala naman po. Okay, so with that, we have already assessed our patient. Now we're going to prepare the TPN bag as well as the main IV line. We have to maintain the sterility all throughout this procedure. So, for example, we have here the IV hoop. Okay, now that we have already positioned our TPN bag, we're now going to proceed with the putting on the IV line. And then here, as you can observe, we need to again keep everything in a sterile way or aseptic technique. So before we do this, of course, we have to apply the 12 principles of light assessment or aseptic principles of the medication administration. We have to get or like check first for the right patient, right medication, right time, right dose, right route, right documentation, right assessment, right reason or indication, the right education, the right evaluation response, the right to refuse, the right to question or clarify. Then with that, we're just going to first disinfect the Y port or the medication port with our wet tissue, our wet cotton balls. For example, it's here. Then we're going to dispose this. Then after that, we're just now going to connect the tubing of our TPN into the CVC of our patient. Then for the infusion rate, as you can observe, it's now here. And then for the infusion rate, we have to make sure that we also put it into the infusion pump so that the infusion pump will help to regulate the infusion rate. We're going to place this into our TPN bag, the IV label. And then after that is we're now going to regulate. We're going to regulate and monitor the infusion rate of our TPN, and we have to make sure that we do not change anything that is unnecessary because we could only change the infusion rate or the infusion rate if it is prescribed by the doctor. So now that we're done, we just have to monitor our patient. It is important that we monitor our patient for any signs of like complications. Like for example, we have to check for the adverse drug reaction as well as yung we have to check if the patient is having a problem, like for example the infiltration, the extravasation, the hypoglycemia, the fluid overload, as well as the allergic reactions. And if not naman, we're going to provide assurance or reassurance to our patient. And ma'am, okay lang po ba? Are you comfortable po ba? Or like, do you think there is a problem po ba? Wala naman po. Is there a pain or like a swelling or like a burning sensation po ba? Wala rin naman po. So, I can observe naman po na okay naman po kayo, no? So, with that po, ma'am, I'm just going to ask you po to push the push button po here so that we can be alerted po sa nurse station po to go here if you ever need any help. And if not naman po, you can also ask for your relatives po na puntahan po kami sa nurse station to let us know your condition po. But do not worry po because from time to time, pupunta po kami dito to check on the TPN as well as to also check for the vital signs po on you. And then, after that po, no ma'am, make sure po na if ever na may na-feel po kayo na nahihilo or di po kayo suka or di kaya something na na hindi naman po ninyo usually na-feel, please do not hesitate to tell us po, no? And then, please also report any like abnormal findings or any you think is the adverse reactions po with regards sa ating TPN. So, and then, with that po, I'm just going to ask you po, for this, it is important po na for your safety precautions na rin po na iwasan po natin na matanggal po yung tubings nyo po as well as yung CVC nyo po sa pinakinalalagyan nito, it is important that we maintain also the sterility all throughout. And if you ever, you have to call us po in case na you need any help with it po. So that we can make sure that we maintain still the sterility and also your safety po all throughout this administration, and also all throughout this giving of the TPN or yung total parenteral nutrition po para sa inyo. So with that po, we're just going to dispose all of the used materials that we have. We have to dispose everything that we have already used so that we can, this is according to the healthcare waste management, the DOH, and the DNR guidelines. And then after that, we're going to do or provide a hand hygiene. Then after providing our hand hygiene, it is important that we also make sure that we document everything. Like for example, we have to document the TPN administration that we did today, like the procedure. We also need to document the solution type, the volume, the infusion rate, and as well as the important things like yung assessment natin, patient's assessment, the patient's evaluation or patient's response, and any other reactions or allergies or reactions towards the TPN that we have. And with that, it's important that we also communicate with our patient, in a with our patient to check for their progress, and then to the healthcare team to update them about the progress of our patient. And then it is also important that we demonstrate us being by the or our presence being by the patient's side, which is important. And it's also important that we talk to them in a therapeutical manner or a therapeutical communication. And then all throughout for the professionalism, we have to conduct all of the procedures confidently, systematically, and we have to demonstrate the strict adherence of the infection prevention and as well as the aseptic principles. And we also have to make sure that we do or we complete all of the procedures efficiently and we conduct it safely all throughout the procedure. Thank you.